Hello! So today is a pretty exciting video because I am going to be going to Toronto for the long weekend and then my birthday weekend. So I've never celebrated my birthday in Toronto before, so I'm pretty pumped to do that. And it's also Victoria Day weekend here. So it's just like a long weekend and there's like just stuff to do. So I'm gonna be taking the abnormally long train ride to go all the way to Toronto. And yeah, I'm gonna take you along with me, so let's get packing. Alright, so I arrived in Toronto last night and didn't get here until like 11, I think it was, or midnight. It was late and I was so tired. So obviously I just went straight to bed, and that's why I'm recording now that I'm awake. So pretty excited to go exploring. My dad and sibling are gonna also be coming up to Toronto tomorrow. So today is really just like a lazy day. And then I'm gonna meet up with my family in Toronto. My boyfriend's doing a hockey game then, and tomorrow is the finals, so I'm gonna watch him play hockey and win. And then I'm also gonna hang out with my family members in Toronto, and we're just gonna have a good time. And then it's really just exploring and having fun here for the long weekend. And then my birthday is next week, so next weekend, and so I'm gonna be able to celebrate my birthday in Toronto as well, which is gonna be really cool because I've never done that before. So I went on a walk because I like to go on a walk. If you watch my video from last week about my sprint routine where you like spend the day with me, I've been doing like a daily walk because I can't go to the gym right now because of my blisters. And I went to do that, and then I'm listening to like music, having a grand old time, exploring the area, all that. And I'm not familiar with the area. Like I've only been here a couple times. And so I'm walking and suddenly my music stops and I get this notification and it's like this. So a severe warning for me, telling me like to get shelter immediately. And I'm like maybe 5-10 minute walk away from where I'm staying. And so I'm like, okay, it's only raining a little bit, so I think I'll be okay. So I'm walking and walking, and then suddenly, boom! It's like someone poured a bucket. It started raining so hardcore that obviously all of my hair is soaked right now. My entire outfit soaked. Let me show you. This is the dress that I was wearing, and it is now like 1,000,000 pounds because it's so heavy and just covered in water. You can see like maybe one dry spot. And to make matters worse, it was raining so hardcore that my contact lenses, like my eyelashes getting wet, kind of puts the mascara into my contact lenses and makes it a little bit harder to see because they get all like wiggly and stuff. And I'm like low-key panicking a little bit because I don't want to get sucked up by a tornado. And I also can't check my phone to figure out how to get back to where I'm staying because it's so raining that obviously I can't use my phone because it's not going to work in the rain. They really need to find a way to make that a thing, like a real waterproof phone that you can actually type and search things in. And so I'm panicking and I'm walking around. I'm like, okay, I don't recognize this area. And it's so rainy that it's like puddles and puddles, and my shoes, socks, everything you could think of, I was soaked to the bone. And so I'm like, okay, this is fine. Like, I'm just gonna take shelter at some random house hut thing because like there's like an archway. And so I go up to this like random house and I pull open my phone and I type in the address of where I'm staying. And it turns out the random house I picked is actually the one that I'm staying in. So yeah, I was waiting outside of the door of this place that I'm staying at, trying to figure out where that place is. I also struggle a lot with like house locks. So, oops. I was standing out here for an embarrassing amount of time. It's finally calmed down though. The storm isn't as bad as it was, but yeah, that was my little journey. And I couldn't open the door and it was just a scary time. So yeah, but now I'm inside. I just got another warning on my phone and it's like the same warning as before, just saying like, there is a severe storm warning, then take shelter immediately. So I am taking shelter. There is a basement, so maybe, I don't know if I'm supposed to go in the basement or not. I hope I don't die, but yeah, it's also really dark in here. I don't know how to turn the lights on. Yeah, so that's my little adventure. So yeah, my makeup is like all smudged. Yeah, so I'm just gonna chill in the room here. Gonna watch some Gossip Girl. Probably gonna try and dry my hair because it's like soaked and it's like soaking my shirt right now as well. Yeah, and then I guess just make sure that nothing like explodes and I don't get another warning telling me to go in the basement or something. But yeah, that was a very unexpected journey that happened. But yeah, tomorrow I'm excited because I'm gonna be going like to Toronto, not just near Toronto. So that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that. We might go to the museum. We're gonna go to the mall. There's this like pastry place in Square One called, whoop, I just stepped on the keys. This place in Square One called Stuffies, and apparently they have like these pastries like stuffed with ice cream and they're shaped like fish and like bears and stuff. So I definitely want to go there. So yeah, while the storm does its storms then, I thought it'd be appropriate that I make some tea. So I'm gonna make some tea. I think there's already water in here, yeah. So yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Stay tuned for my Toronto part of adventure. This was just me getting stuck in a storm and kind of this turned into 2 videos because originally this was just going to be like me in my Toronto adventure, but now it's like the storm story. So I don't want this episode to be like 20 minutes long. So yeah, stay tuned. Next week, you'll see my Toronto stuff. So make sure if you haven't already, hit subscribe so you don't miss out, like this video, and comment down below. Have you been to Toronto? If so, please recommend a place for me to go because I'm going to be here for a while and I don't really know where to go. So yeah, with that, I'm going to bid you a great rest of your morning, a great rest of your evening, a great rest of your night, a great rest of your apocalypse, and a great rest of your traveling endeavors if you're having the long weekend. Ooh, I just touched my screen. If you're having the long weekend in Canada, then I hope you're having a good Victoria Day weekend. Oh, the lights just flashed. I hope I don't lose power in here. Yeah, so hopefully I don't die, and I'll see you next time. Bye!